Okay, let's jump right into rarely used tip number 4 in our series on how to fix your slow eBay sales, brought to you by Scarcity Manager. Okay, this tip is increasing your click-through rates. Hardly anyone uses this strategy. What's super amazing is such a low percent of sellers use this strategy to increase their sales. According to expert 𝗬𝗎𝗄𝗧, less than half of 1% of professional eBay sellers make use of this strategy. Learn how to increase your click-through rate so you can double, triple, and even quadruple your figures, which in turn will do the same with your sales. So where can you find this data? eBay shows you this data for all your listings. Visit this URL to view your click-through rate on all of your listings. Okay, impressions and clicks are what equal your click-through rate. So what are the factors involved in calculating your click-through rate? Impressions. How many times have your listings appeared in the search results? And clicks, how many times has a buyer clicked on your listing? So for example, here if we keyed in coffee maker into the search bar, these here are the impressions for coffee maker. Okay, so how is it calculated? Your click-through rate is calculated by your clicks divided by number of impressions times 100. So let's have a look at an example. If 100 people see your listing in the search result and 5 people click on your listing, your click-through rate is 5%. So 5 clicks per 100 impressions. Click-through rate is 5 divided by 100 times 100. So you've got a 5% click-through rate. Okay, the massive potential of your click-through rate. Let's say your click-through rate is 3% for one of your listings, and you improve your click-through rate to 6%. You've just doubled the amount of people that have gone to your eBay listing, which can double your sales. So how do you improve your click-through rate? When buyers do a search on eBay for items such as a coffee maker, the search results below show various attributes such as gallery image, the title, price, and shipping. If you change any of these, your click-through rate will also change. Okay, so split testing your gallery image. In video series 1, we showed you how to improve your eBay title and make real full use of that, so check that out. But in this video, to improve your click-through rate, we're going to talk about your gallery image. However, bear in mind, anything that optimizes your listing will help to potentially increase your click-through rate. Okay, creating a good gallery image. Creating a great-looking gallery image could sound a little freaky boots. However, you can easily create them yourself with some free software such as Canva, or you can very cheaply outsource jobs like this to places like 𝗃𝗏𝗏𝗏, and we will leave a link for that below. Okay, so creating your gallery image, you want to do the 3 and 3, which is the top 3 benefits of you first. So for you as a seller, the top 3 benefits could be your logo, the flag for your country, and an icon that imparts a feeling of speed. So something about your eBay business. Fast shipping, 1-day dispatch for speed. Okay, so the next 3 is the top 3 life-changing benefits of the product you're selling. So the top 3 benefits of the product are simply the 3 most life-changing benefits. Using the coffee maker as our example, they could be convenient, one-button operation with automatic shut-off, makes 3 cups, 200 ml of delicious espresso, can be used with ground coffee or espresso pods. Okay, so all benefits should be measurable and specific. Don't say things like 100% satisfaction guaranteed or top quality. If the item has a brand name or logo, you should also include a picture of the logo, as buyers love items with brand names. So examples are Nike, Nescafe, Philips, Canon, Sony, etc. You should also include a picture of some sort of sale. Could be a season sale, for instance. Okay, now it's time to test. Don't get caught up in perfection. It may look a bit wonky, but now is the time to let it get some impressions and start testing. Once it has gotten some impressions, you can then hand it over to a professional graphic artist to really fine-tune it. As mentioned before, you can do this very affordably. You can use 𝗃𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, Upwork, etc. We have a graphic artist that's been with us for many years. He's super affordable and he does all our stuff like this for us. Okay. Only optimize one listing at a time. you're only getting one gallery image optimized. It doesn't matter how many listings you have, you are now doing A/B split testing on this one image. So here's the exciting part. You optimize just one listing using the above recommendations. You let it run, and now you have a 3% click-through rate. You pay a professional graphic artist to do their thing and make it look super schmick, and then you could get a 6% click-through rate or even higher. Okay, you have now doubled traffic to that listing. This new gallery image becomes what we call the control gallery image. You can roll out that gallery image designed to all of your other listings. You might have 10 listings, 1,000 or 10,000 plus listings. But don't get the graphic artist to do this. If you're new and you have, say, less than 100 listings, you might decide to update all the other listings yourself, or you could have a low-cost dollar per hour virtual assistant, overseas virtual assistant working for you, and you can get them to modify all your other listings for you. So like I said, we can leave links for that below. Okay, now your goal is to beat your control image. Once a month, you invest $20 or so into paying your professional graphic artist to come up with another version of your gallery image, and you split test that against your last image. This new gallery image becomes what we call the control gallery image. Your goal is to always beat your control image. If you do this every month, your click-through rates will keep going up and up and up, and you will obviously sell more on eBay as a consequence. Some months, the new gallery image, it might be a flop. That is just part of split testing. But even a flop is a win, as you learn what does not work, and of course you'll learn what does work, and that information is pure gold. Okay, your goal. Improve your click-through rate for every listing. Irrespective of what you're selling, the goal is to improve the click-through rate for every individual listing. Some of your listings might have a 3% click-through rate. Other listings might have a 4% click-through rate. It doesn't matter. Whatever the existing click-through rate is now for that listing, the goal is to double it and then double it again. So one last thing, whenever you're looking at any eBay listings from any other seller from today on, always look and pay attention to their gallery images. Let's have a quick look. Okay, improving the gallery image. Always be on the lookout for what other sellers are doing with their gallery images. Create a scrapbook of ideas and pass these ideas onto your graphic designer and ask them to incorporate them. So that's an example of different gallery images for a product. It doesn't matter what the product is, it's more how they're using the ideas for their gallery images. Okay, so that concludes rarely used tip number 4. I hope that this was helpful for you. I do encourage you to check out our other series. Like for instance, we've got solo tip number 1 is about our eBay making full use of your eBay title to optimize your listings, and massive tip number 2. I think you should check that out. We don't want to give it away, but that is a game changer. Okay, consider subscribing to our channel so you don't miss out on future videos in this series, and I hope you enjoyed that.